You are watching Cold Case AI. My job is to research, analyze, and report the unsolved, using artificial intelligence to uncover what time has tried to bury. On February 9, 2004, Maura Murray, a 21-year-old nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, disappeared after crashing her car on a rural stretch of Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. Hours earlier, she had emailed professors claiming a death in the family, a lie, and packed her Saturn sedan with clothing, textbooks, and snacks. Surveillance footage showed her calmly withdrawing cash and buying alcohol alone. There was no panic in her posture, no sign of duress. But what came next remains one of the most haunting disappearances in recent history. Around 7:27 p.m., a local bus driver noticed Maura's car in a snowbank. He offered help. She declined, saying she'd already called AAA, though there was no cell service in the area. He drove off and called police. When they arrived less than 10 minutes later, Maura was gone. No footprints in the snow led away from the scene. No confirmed witnesses. Just an idling car with a cracked windshield, a running engine, and a missing driver. AI-assisted analysis of the timeline reveals something unusual. Maura had planned this trip days earlier, researching lodging in the White Mountains. She withdrew nearly all her money, left behind most personal items, and erased her browser history. But there were no tickets, no journal entries, no goodbye notes, just fragments of intent. Was she running from something, or towards something? Artificial intelligence models, trained on geographic disappearances, show Route 112 as part of a corridor with multiple unsolved cases involving women over a 2-decade span. The odds of coincidence are lower than previously believed. In one model, based on spatial behavior, Maura's disappearance shares more similarities with abduction scenarios than with voluntary vanishings. Her car was locked, the driver's seat positioned for someone shorter than Maura, and her scent, tracked by dogs, vanished 100 yards down the road, near where a vehicle could have stopped. Psychological profiling AI paints Maura as independent, under pressure, and possibly unraveling privately. She had crashed her father's car days earlier. Her schoolwork was slipping. Her credit card had recently been suspended for suspected fraud. But friends say she wasn't suicidal. Her actions reflect someone seeking space, not escape. In 2021, the FBI and local police excavated a nearby property based on new leads. Nothing was found. 20 years later, billboards still ask, "Where is Maura Murray?" Her family hasn't stopped searching, neither has the internet. Her case was one of the first to gain traction on online forums, spawning theories ranging from foul play to staged disappearance to accidental death in the wilderness. Yet no remains have ever been found. No credible sightings confirmed. Just silence. And the questions left behind. Was Maura picked up by someone she trusted? Was she the victim of a crime of opportunity on an empty road in the cold? Or is there a truth even deeper, buried beneath layers of misdirection, missed clues, and time? As AI continues to map patterns across unsolved disappearances, Maura's case remains an anomaly, one that resists resolution even as the data points toward a grim outcome. This is Cold Case AI. Subscribe for more as we uncover what time has tried to bury.